Hello there, learners. So today I'm going to make a really bold statement that we are no better than somebody who is illiterate. No better off than somebody who doesn't know how to read and write, okay? How many of you think the opposite of this? Raise your hands, yes? Let me demonstrate my viewpoint here today. Well, nod your head if this has ever happened to you before. You read something, right? You get to the end of the page and you forgot what you just read. And you go back and you reread what you read and you still don't know what you just read. That's a big problem, right? Because you're wasting your most valuable asset, which is your time. Okay. The key to English comprehension is asking more questions. The questions are the answer because ask and you shall receive, right? So when you're taking notes, I'm going to ask you to do something new. Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is on the left side of your page, I want you to capture. And on the right side of the page, I want you to create. So what do I mean by create or creating? Well, on the right hand side, I'm writing my impressions of what I'm capturing. And there are 3 magical questions that you want to ask yourself every time, okay? Number 1, how can I use this? It's so basic, but I like to show you things that give you the highest return. I want them to be as simple as possible so that you do it, okay? The second question, one that you should, and I obsess about, why must I use this? Because if there isn't a must, you're never going to use it. Okay, because you have plenty of other things to do. And you know, a question that I ask myself is this: who's counting on me to win today, to achieve today? Because at times when I was driven to learn, it was really my family who I wanted to make proud. Okay, we all have our reasons for learning, right? The reasons reap the results. Okay. Let me give you an example. Remembering people's names, okay? If you don't have a reason to remember someone's name, you don't. It's as simple as that. I bet you the names that you remember are the people that you have some kind of intention with. Maybe you're attracted to that person. Maybe they're good for your business. There's some kind of motivation behind it that's there, okay? Find your true and deep motivation in your English learning, because if you're not motivated, you're not going to learn very well, okay? I want to learn English because I like it. That isn't going to get you the results that you want, unfortunately, because it's not powerful enough as a motivator. Is that fair enough? Yeah. The third question I ask when I'm taking notes and learning is this: when am I going to use this? If you're never going to use it, why are you going to remember it? It's as simple as that, okay? So the 3 questions: how can I use this? Why should I use this? And when will I use this? 3 really powerful questions that lead to productivity and high performance, because at the end of the day, it leads to your calendar. Because a lot of you say you want to work out, you want to meditate, you want to self-care. You know that self-care and self-love isn't selfish. So you know all of this stuff, but how does your daily calendar reflect that? So when I'm taking notes, when I'm learning, I'm thinking those 3 questions. Otherwise, you'll just study or read a page, read your notes or your books, and you're like 3, 5, 10 pages in. Great, but nothing happens. Nothing's different in the world because of that, okay? All you did was invest your time, and you're no better off than somebody who's illiterate. If you're not going to use what you're learning, you're no better off functionally in your life in terms of results than somebody who can't read or write at all. Okay, this is the real reason why your mind goes blank when you learn English. Those are the 3 simple hacks to remember everything that you learn. Don't forget to share and subscribe this video because A, you can use this for learning English. B, B, you can use this tool to improve your time management. And C, by subscribing, you can see more videos to improve your English once and for all.